I think we're live. This is great. So, I wanted to just have a little coffee chat and talk here this morning. This is my first time trying out a new app, so bear with me. But I think we got to figure it out for going live on YouTube, which is really what I really enjoy doing more is going live. Yes, I like the pre-recorded videos, but sometimes when you're live, it's like I'm just picturing you all sitting there or standing or driving, wherever you are in your world at the moment, and just being able to jump on at the same time or being able to watch this later and really connecting. And I really hope that when I'm chatting and talking, you feel like I'm talking to you, because I really am picturing you while I'm talking. So I'm about to teach a live yoga class here in just a few minutes. And I wrote a post on my Facebook and my Instagram. If you don't have me already, my Instagram is at julianenowe_. And on Facebook, it's just julianenowe or julianenowe show, which is this YouTube channel. But I have a business page, so follow that, because Facebook puts a limit on your friend requests, whereas the business page, there is no limit, so follow me over there. So the post I made today was about, the picture says it's safe to come out to me with the rainbow, the pride colors. And I seen this picture a couple days ago and was like, I'm just gonna feel this out, meditate on this a little bit before I make a post, because I wanted to find the right words. And my stepkids, Myra and Cole, so Myra's 16, Cole is 12, they'll soon be 17 and 13. And I was telling them last week, I was messaging them and saying, like, I love you. Yes, because we're family and that's how it is. But I also choose to love you. I choose you as my family. I choose you as my kids. I choose you as like my best friend. I choose you as this like family I want to love forever, as like my soul sister and brother. Like, I choose to love you. Even if I met you under different circumstances, I would still love you. I love you for you. And it got me thinking about this post, that whether there has been a label put on you, or identities, or there's labels or identities you choose to have, I love you to the core of your being, to the depths of your soul, for who you are. And when I look at people, that's what I'm looking for. And I'm always reading people. I'm always feeling out the energy, because I want to see that. I want to see, who are you at the core of your being? Whether you show up in like a tracksuit or a business suit or whatever you're wearing, like whatever clothes you're wearing, or whether you identify as a man or a woman, or married or not, do you have a partner, you don't, like whatever all that is, I want to see to the core of who you are, because that's who I want to hang out with. That's who I want to love. That's who I want to spend time with. That's who I want to cherish. That's who I want to support. And I know that's different. I know that not everyone looks for that or looks at that in people. I feel that all the time. The way someone looks at you, you can almost feel them like judging you, or having expectations put on you, or something that you're like, are you even seeing me? Because I don't even think you're seeing me to the core of my being. Like, you're seeing what you want to see, or you're seeing the clothes that I'm wearing, or like the background we're in. Like, and it used to make me really upset. Like, I used to feel like, what? Why aren't they seeing me for me? And this is something I've been working on for years, because I felt like it's not that I care what other people think in the way that that's projected. I cared what other people thought, because I thought, well, why aren't they seeing me for me? And I thought it was me. I thought I was doing something wrong. I thought, like, it must be the way that I'm expressing myself or talking or wearing stuff. Like, it must be me. It must be me that isn't getting my message across or the feeling of who I am across. But what I've come to learn after all these years of working on the self and knowing myself and the therapy and like the yoga and the medicine work through sacred journeys, and what I've come to now realize is it wasn't me. It was the way they were choosing to see me, and it wasn't to the core of my being. And that also comes with like, yes, there's times when like you feel like you need to put layers up because you don't want to get hurt, like all that. But we do have the ability as spiritual beings in this human experience to see not just what the physical eye sees, okay? I love my third eye. I love reading energy. I love being able to see beyond that. So I wrote my post today when I was in college. The first college I went to, there was a girl in my class, and it was a small class. Like, it was like a brand new program. It was the very first year they ever offered it. I think there were 6 of us in this program. Like, I don't even know how they ran a year program with 6 people, but they did. And, well, my hair is like having a great day in this rain today. So we were, at the beginning, you just share about yourself in class, or you're doing games to learn more about yourself, or you start beginning to do work and you have answers, and then you're giving like experiences from your own life to meet the answers. So this girl was my friend. We became friends in the class. She would raise her hand. She'd always say, well, me and my roommate, or my roommate, blah, blah, we're doing this, da, da, da. So one day we were by ourselves, and I was like, is your roommate your girlfriend or your partner? And the look on her face was like scared, shocked, and then relieved. And she's like, how did you know? I'm like, well, I could feel it. Like, I felt like she wasn't just your roommate. I feel like she was your girlfriend or your partner, whatever you choose to call each other, whatever your relationship you choose to say, life partners or common law, whatever you choose to say. Like, I felt like it was love, not just a random roommate you chose to live with while you went to school. And we hugged for a long time, and I was like, just so you know, like, you can say my girlfriend, you can say, share your experiences with me, talk about it. Like, I want to talk about your experiences. I want to meet your girlfriend. This is great. So over time, she started feeling more comfortable, and thankfully in our class, like, we were all like, great, like, let's meet her, and we'd all hang out, and it was a great experience. But I understand that a lot of people don't have that experience, hence why she was saying roommate at the beginning, because she had to feel out, are these safe people? Is the classroom I'm in safe? And it makes me teary, because we should just be able to feel safe, to love who we want to love, and just like feel safe to be ourselves. And I'll never just forget that look of like that shock and being scared. And then my other college I went to in Halifax, she was a girl again I became friends with, and she was saying the same, like my roommate, and again, one day we're in the lounge at a student lounge. So someone was in the bathroom or something. So I think I went into the lounge just to like wait, because there was only 2 stalls, again, small school. And she came in and sat with me, and we were chit-chatting, and I was like, I just wanted to say that I feel like your roommate isn't your roommate. Like, are you in love? Like, you have a girlfriend? And she started laughing. Like, how did you know? And like, relieved almost right away, because she did have a different experience leading up to saying she had a girlfriend. And as long as she's had been with her girlfriend, she had a little bit of a different experience. So she kind of was laughing and was like relieved too. And I was like laughing because I'm like, oh my God, it's so nice. Like, to just talk about the love, and this is awesome. And not everyone gets those like good experiences. And even though it's 2021, you would be surprised by how many people are hurtful to other people for things that they shouldn't be hurtful towards anyone for. And the person that's getting hurt is confused. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I have shame because I feel I'm wrong. Not even just the actions I'm doing, but I'm wrong as a living being on this planet. I probably shouldn't even be here. There's something wrong with me. I don't fit in. Why am I like this? This is like kind of a side note, but I feel like a lot of addiction comes from things like that. Like, I'm wrong. I don't feel like I should be alive, so I'm making these decisions. But you'd be surprised at how many people feel like that they can't just be themselves or love who they want to love, and how many people are adding to that hurt. So we can't change everyone, and that's not really the point. The point is like, I want to be me, and I want you to know, for me being me, that it is safe for you to be yourself. And that's my message today, is even if you can't say to someone, like take them aside like I did and be like, hey, I just wanted to ask because I felt like, and I just wanted you to know, and maybe you can't do that, okay? But maybe just from being yourself, a loving being, they know that it is safe for them to be them, okay? They're just being themselves. They're becoming more themselves. That's all that's happening. It's loving, it's celebration, it's wonderful. Spirit shows me it as, when we see people ill, like physically ill, we can see it with our eye. We're like, oh, they're sick. Okay. When we see people who are being mean to other people, we can't see sickness in the physical eye, but their brain is sick, is what the spirit shows me. When you're looking from your third eye or from your spiritual experience, the brain is sick. That can be healed if they want to. But if they don't want to, then that's what I mean by we can't change people. Like, they have to want to heal that sickness in their brain, in their mind, in their way that they're choosing to project or withhold love and hurting other people. So it's like the brain is sick. The spirit, like their spirit maybe isn't sick, but their brain and their human self is really just taking over, to the point that like their self is just this little tiny flame in there. If they were themselves fully and feeling love, they wouldn't be treating people like that, okay? So there's this level of like, we need to be on the side of love and supporting the love. And at the same time, we do see someone being hurtful, it's very clear that you/I don't agree with that, but I'm also not going to attack you, because there's this compassionate way of seeing that I know that you're sick in your way of thinking, and that the spiritual light being of you is like hidden somewhere. That's the being that I just can't see right now. And I wish I could see it, and maybe like you just aren't embracing that or whatever's happening. So the message is like really finding compassion without attacking, while still being very clear with your boundaries of, this is not what I stand for and this is who I am, while making/allowing a space for others to feel safe to be themselves. I hope you hear this and you think, okay, how can I be that space for other people? And has there been times that I've attacked someone else because they were being mean and hurtful to someone, when I could have just said, hey, like, I don't agree with that. See ya. Peace out. Light a joint. Move on. Like, has there been times that you also added more hurt to the hurting? And this is like totally a human experience, okay? Like, I've done this. A lot of times I'm speaking from experience, okay? A lot of times I'm speaking from experience, but these are the things that I've learned from experience, but also that I ask and channel with spirit. So I hope you just find some self-reflection, and also realize that in 2021, we are just like in the unfolding of this healing. The form of manipulation of hurting people is confusing you, but don't be confused. You're allowed to feel loved. You're supposed to feel loved the way you deserve to be loved, okay? They're confused and they have a lot of healing to go through. and they're going to have to find their soul to allow them to go through the journey to unfold to their healing. You could take responsibility for yourself and your space and provide a loving space for people to be themselves. Take a moment, follow me on social media, share this video, tell the people you love that you love them, and be loving towards yourself. So people just see you and they're like, oh my gosh, it's safe to be around that person. They get love, they understand it. I need to be with that person more. I'd like to have a different tribe or family or kula. Just really noticing your own space, being a loving being, spreading the love, okay? This isn't cheesy. This is real life, okay? This isn't just like a movie that we see, oh, cute. No, it's like real life. These issues really are happening, and we do have the power to make a difference, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. Comment, message me anytime. My website is julianenowe.com, and I have one for teens and kids, which is YogaNowe, YogaNowe.ca. Have a great